Hey, if you clicked on this, it's probably the past broadcast of me checking out Paradise Lost as it launched on PC today, March the 24th. If you enjoy my streams and all my variety game coverage, that's what I focus on, is getting you coverage as games launch, the day they launch, to check out the gameplay. If you enjoy it, smash the like button, hit subscribe, hit the bell button. We're doing streams every single day as well. Request for Tier 2 paying members. We have one of those today as well. So thank you to everybody already in the chat. So many people here, already 100 likes. You guys are awesome. We're going to dive right into the game. This game is, it takes place in the 1980s in Poland, and it's like exploration, kind of puzzle-ish. We're trying to survive, I think, and figure stuff out. Smoothest transition yet. I'm getting faster at it. It's hard. I have a lot of things I have to do in the dashboard of both channels. What? Unknown woman just said thank you. Yeah, Super Chat's the same here as the other channel. Holy moly. The sound design's really good. Sound has you feeling cold. I love when a game can make you feel cold. Skyrim, caves and dungeons always made me feel cold. I would get goosebumps and get like, I'd feel like I was cold. The Drugger sound. Rah. It's young, yay. It's young, yeah. Man, look at that ice spreading. I think we're getting a little time lapse. Or is that a reflection? It must be the reflection. Yeah, the snow is still falling at a normal clip. Denial. What is that first stage of grief? Holy crap, this game is loud. Yo, thanks for the $5 tip, Vapor. I can't see anything.
Nie płacz, synku. I'm scared of the dark too. This is how we fight it. See? And now mommy's going to make it all warm and cozy, and you tidy up your toys, dobrze? It'll be warm in no time. Nobody likes when it's cold, right? Maybe when you're big and strong, the winter will go away. What do you think? Yeah, that's what I thought. There's no way of knowing. We just have to take it day by day. I tell you how brave you are? Well, even if I did, I don't say it enough. You think I'm boring, hmm? But that's what being a mom is all about. Being boring. Time to sleep, little one.
No, I don't think this is a scary game.
No matter how dark the night, the new day sun will rise. Pamiętaj o tym.
It's a flashback. We're using the lighter and we're flashing back to our mom. So we've been dealing with this nuclear... I think it's a nuclear winter. We've been dealing with it for a long time. We're a baby in this, right? I don't think it's scary. I'm a 12-year-old boy? Don't tell me how to feel. I'm terrified. What's there to be scared of? There's just voices down here in the dark. Frozen gun. Well, what do we have here? I'm afraid morale is continuing to decline. Some of the men are getting restless. I suspect some of them have realized that their Oberleutnant knows as little as they do. I understand that our mission is top secret, but we are possibly the best equipped unit in the entire German army. I'm not doing a German accent, sorry. And our purpose still remains a mystery to us. We are sat at a variable mountain of rifles. Oh, on a variable mountain of rifles, mortars, grenades, missiles. Geiger counters and state-of-the-art machinery that have never been tested. We even have cutting-edge communication system, yet no sign of incoming transmissions. When will we take the fight to the enemy? Oh, I can read it like that. Francis' forehead. Why you have to have no electricity in here? It's hard to see what I am meant to be doing in this time. Alright. So, there's a tipped over king. You guys seeing that chess piece? Is that a king? Maybe? Maybe not. That's more Russian. Francis' forehead was Russian. He asked me to do Francis' forehead. Francis' forehead's a Russian accent that I did for a game where I was acting stupid. I act stupid in every game. Well, what do we have here? I was dispatched to level 0 to patrol hatch 061B, the northmost entrance. Upon arrival at the shelter door, I observed as usual that nothing had changed. The door was sealed and I again encountered 0 trespassers. That concludes my daily report, which of course no one ever bothers to read. I mean, you don't need to be so sarcastic and smarmy, bro. We got a pretty picture of a girlfriend or a wife over there, it seems. The time froze at approximately 3 in the morning. If you guys are new, we're checking out this game on its launch date on PC, Paradise Lost. If you're enjoying your time, hit like and subscribe. We feature new games every day here. What's in the hatch? He's just bitter no one reads his stuff. He sounds like chat. Alright, let's go. I'm sure this is safe. Carrying an open flame next to just who knows what. Flashback.
What was that?
I broke the lamp. I'm sorry,
What
Mama.
happened? Is everything alright?
Everything's fine. I broke the lamp. Don't come in.
It's the rotor, Mom. It fell.
It's the rotor, Mom.
Broken? We can't take the generator without it. Don't worry. We should have a spare one somewhere.
Mom? Who's this?
It's no one. Do you understand?
Yeah, you're being a little
no
rough. Jeez, Mom. Settle down. I love that this Halo guy shows up like every day. So this is better than Halo? It is better than Halo. If I had to measure how good Halo Infinite's going to be compared to this game, I think I would say that this game deserves every award in the gaming industry compared to Halo Infinite. Because it already launched. I'm sorry, I know it's hard for you. Your game got delayed. I know, it's so sad. Huh. Where are we supposed to go? I need that wrench. What? What'd we do? It told me to do it! No, thanks, Mama. Oh, man. I can't read! Oh, I didn't have to choose. Whew. Whew. I did not brush up on my German before this, you know? Aufmachen and schnell and du bist Schweinkopf. Like, I don't know enough. It's WandaVision. It's WandaVision. Oh, I get it. I get it. Yeah, it's a TV screen, and there be colors. What the frick? Wait a minute, 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 hang on. I just realized... That's what that does! Huh. I'm assuming we're gonna get more there. I don't know. 9. Yeah, 9. Hey! What's going on down there? You guys gassing up for something? I'm coming down. Beep beep. Oh. Well, huh? What? No, don't jump! Oh, whew. Oh my. That is such a weird mechanic. You like hold down the right trigger. Lauvsteg is Lauvsteg. Lauvsteg means loud. You know? Loud. We're on floor 0. And they were on floor 4. The plot thickens. No, they did not cancel Dying Light 2. They're thinking about canceling Halo Infinite and throwing all of their development power behind Dying Light 2. Ow! You thought that voice was part of the game? I have to find a way down deep in the depths of the mountain. There will be answers there. There are no answers here. Ah, yes, a nice drink on a train ride to hell. Sorry. Oh. A suitcase that I cannot interact with. Aha! A newspaper that I can't read. Endlich gebrochen. Well, that's old news. Get it? Interesting. Ah. Solid dad joke. Push it open, Billy. What is this? You won't believe who's on the train with me. Greta Mueller. You were just playing her record for me. She's so elegant. I wish I could talk to her. But she has her own car and no one's allowed inside. There's also a cartoonist from that newspaper you always read. He even drew a picture of the Fuhrer for me. But I think he made Göring look a little slimmer than he really is. It's an honor to be on the same train as so many talented people. I'm so sorry that I didn't get to say goodbye. They came when you were away, and he was so impatient and rude. Oh, they were. I'm sorry, I misread that part. Nothing like I imagined they'd be. But at least they promised to deliver this goodbye letter. I hope this finds you well. I love you, Adela. Oh, frick. No one got that letter. It's in your suitcase. Alright. Well, time to find Adela and tell her the bad news. Your letter's in a suitcase. How do they teach this kid to climb stairs? What was that? This was the party train, you see. Alcohol, clothes strewn about. They really had a go before they died. Ah, right here. Recipe card for... To all colonists, you are advised that only one suitcase per person will be allowed in the gas draft. I don't know how am I supposed to say that. All additional belongings will be disposed upon arrival. This rule will be enforced by the SS Race and Settlement Main Office. There will be no exceptions. Hail Hydra. Alright. Seems that the Fuhrer was down here at some point, maybe. Okay. Oh, we already looked at all this. Okay. Another suitcase to open. What do we have here? Hopefully a Nerf gun.
I'm leaving, do you hear me? And you're not going to stop me.
Oof.
I don't want to spend my whole life here. Mama? Mama, are you okay?
You broke her heart.
Mama, sure?
You killed her, you son of a bitch. No Nerf gun, just a flashbang. Throwing a flashbang. Can't see. All right, what do we have here? Mr. Bachuba, I am writing to you because I have a favor to ask. I understand that it is no longer my place to intervene, since all of my worldly assets are now legally yours, but I hope you will grant me this final favor in any case. I am sure that the first thing you are planning to do is cut down the beech tree stood in the yard. However, a family of blackbirds has built a nest there. Please make sure to relocate the nest before cutting down the tree. P.S. Next time I should remember to buy a train ticket from someone who somewhat resembles me. We look nothing alike, not to mention your passport photograph. Alas, you are the only person I know of in all of Bavaria who was granted this ticket. Oh, he traded. So he traded a ticket to come underground, and he gave all of his belongings to that guy, his house and everything. Oh. Spiritus. When you want to consume the Holy Spirit in the most direct way possible, Spiritus. Buy some today at your local grocery. Espiritu Santo. Here we go. Oh. Oh, easy does it, easy does it. What happened to everybody? Mama? Papa? Oh, I can go a little bit faster with left trigger. Man, I am just sauntering everywhere. Get this out on the wire, see? Dear Leopold, many times I prayed, that's not gonna work. Many times I prayed, please God, make me ignorant, make me blind to what is clearly in front of me. I am just a simple machinist doing what is asked of him, but in my heart, I always knew the day would come when I had to pay for all these years of looking the other way. What pains me even more is that now the day has finally come, and you are the one who must suffer the consequences, not me. Today I lose a friend, and I can't help but wonder if it had to be this way. Maybe if I'd found the courage to question my orders, I'd have known this would be our final journey together. I salute you, my old friend. I am truly sorry that it had to end like this. Well, the regret. Anybody seen Magnolia? Okay. I think I need to hit this first. Put you back into it. Oh gosh! There's ice. Now let's do this one and see what happens. This is probably for the door. You little bitch, pull it. The moment you realize Lono's character is really just him playing the game, that's right. Ah, yes, nice fresh game of solitaire before the world ends. Wait a minute, that letter was addressed to Leopold. He named the train after him? Jerry, my Jerry. It's a little loud. I'm turning it down just a touch. All right. Oh, here it is. Up and down is inverted because of my... Oh, why? This is quick. Deeper we went into the mouth of hell itself, not knowing if we'd ever get back out. There was a thrill, the unknown, unaware of where we were going, the hope of finding something new. But wrapped within that hope was a deep and lingering fear that we would never return, that this would become our home. Not a home away from home, but a sentencing, a reckoning for all we had done. I'm just making stuff up. Alright, come on now. It's kind of slow moving elevator, you know? I hope there's a Hugo moment in this game. Just kidding, Hugo! If you guys are new and enjoying the gameplay, be sure to give me a subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, you're the best. We're checking out Paradise Lost on its launch day. It's probably PP. Yeah, it's always PP. PP? We gotta solve this amazingly complex problem. PP! Ah, amazing. Well, if you didn't know what you were doing down here, there's plenty of training, am I right? Because there's trains everywhere, chat. What's good, feed? What's good, feed? You solved it. Solved it. Can I go over here? I think this is linear. The dad jokes are real today. Make it stop. You like it. Are you the butcher or the bull? That's a question you have to ask yourself, Steve, when you're locked in here with all the rest of us. Whether you have a sharp shiv or a bucket. Are you the butcher or are you the bull? What's this? Teddy bear! I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Oh, sorry. It's time to go hunting for little fruits and flutes and treats. I'm not gonna wear my gas mask. You smell that, Ike? It smells like somebody died. Don't worry, Mom, I'll be okay. What am I going to do now? Mom, I can't do this without you. We're going for strong.
So... see you, Mom.
Oh, sorry. Oh! No way! Yo, his mom was legit, though. She kept him and her alive all that time in their house. They had a basement shelter. That's kind of sad. We've reached level 1. Basically, his mom is Jerry. Yeah, everyone's Jerry. His name is Robert Paulson. His name is Jerry. Oh, my Jerry. Jerry? Some fancy stuff in that train car. Wait, we're underground right now. Are you seeing this? It's like a bank. Oh, no way. Hang on, hang on. I knew it. I knew it. Greta Mueller. I'm just kidding. I had no idea she was going to be on that picture. People are like, who's Greta Mueller? My dearest Anya and Bartek, while I was on the train, I could not stop thinking about their sad little faces. The tears you shed as you waved goodbye shattered your dear mother's heart. Just remember, this is not my first tour, and you know I'll always rush home to you, my little birds. This time, I'll be performing in a very special place, so you have to expect an amazing gift when I return. Oh, this is a mom wrote this. I'm sorry. Totally misread it. So, she wrote this. Or even better, you can write me what your dream presents would be, and I will do everything in my power to make it happen. Anya, please remember to take care of your little brother. You will see each other in no time. Love, Mommy. P.S. Remember, you can always play one of my records if you want to hear Mommy sing. Well, Greta, that's all they have now. Thanks, Dan, for clicking the membership button. Enjoy your joystick. Just don't play with it too much. Guys, thanks for the massive support today on a newly launched game. We need 40 more likes to hit 300 likes. If you've been enjoying the stream, the banter, and the gameplay, be sure to do that. Well, what do we have here? What was the point of that? There's no way to crouch. Her room. Spiritus. She was hooked on something. I can't do anything with it other than to make my wrist look funny. Ah, yes. Never meet your heroes, that's what they say. Oh, that's her kids, Anya and her brother. What? Her violin is back here. Her Stradivarius. What is with the pig? Did you call me the pig? Checking in the drained brain cells. How's the game? Artistically very cool. The sound design, the music is very, very cool. It's a very unique setting. So seems to be post-apocalyptic, nuclear winter, underground Nazi facilities of some kind. Wait, you see that? There's like a little crack over here. You want? Yep. Why is everyone leaving letters lying about everywhere? They probably had some type of a mail system to the surface. My wife says to me when I'm laying on the couch, "What is it with the pig?" That's right. Okay. See, it's an exploration game, so, like, I don't know if there's a right or a wrong way to go. Because they do these little transitions, so you can easily find, like, where you can't go pretty quickly. This looks nice. Can we just chill there? Game over. This is where they kept the Ark of the Covenant. Yeah. While the Führer looks for trinkets in the desert. Oh, my nice dress shoes. See what I'm saying? Like, it feels like I'm supposed to do something with that. I'm just supposed to look at it? I mean, I tried that on. The second game for today is Lost Vikings. It's in the Blizzard Arcade. It was a viewer request. You cannot randomly click stuff and open it, no. Nothing seems to respond. Been any puzzles yet? I thought there was going to be puzzles. It's like we're just walking around picking stuff up. I mean, it is described in Steam as a walking simulator. I'm just assuming we weren't going to be able to get into the front of the bank area that we found if it was a bank. So we're going underneath, it seems. Okay. Well, my assumption is that he's discovering what was really going on and maybe why his mom wouldn't let him go anywhere. Like, the real twist would be that this was all a simulation or training for a nuclear winter. I don't know. His house was definitely out in a nasty place, though. He was above ground in the one flashback. Each bunker should contain Aryans who are unwavering in their National Socialist convictions, between 5 and 50 years old, distinguished specialists in their fields or display potential to become such, healthy. Care must be taken to ensure the presence of farmers, skilled laborers, craftsmen, doctors, pharmacists, teachers, engineers, scientists. A detailed list of specialties and quotas will be provided in a separate document. Furthermore, each bunker should contain at least 10 healthy non-Aryan women between the ages of 18 to 25 and frozen sperm samples taken from 1,000 non-Aryan men. I'm not reading the end there. Heinrich Himmler. Isn't that a real guy? Isn't Himmler a famous German operative? I swear that's a historical name. The Himmler name. I ain't saying the other one. Oof. Wasn't he the guy that did the experiments? He's a general? Oh, he was the number 2? He's real. He committed some of the worst atrocities and experiments. I thought that was him. Jiminy Christmas. He's the head of the SS. So, this is supposed to be like an alternate reality imagining that they made it down here and had this place. Oh, frick. Yeah. Oh, they were pulling bullets out of somebody. So the spiritist stuff is probably an imagined idea of something like that Himmler would have come up with and experimented on people with. Those were gold teeth. They looked like bullets because they had impacts, like, spread. Professor Wolfgang Winkler, medical director of the Quell der Intelligence program. So this is their medical director, Winkler. Dear sir, I would like to draw attention to the quality of material delivered to the Quell der Intelligence program. We should receive healthy 16 to 25-year-old women whom we then subject to further screening. However, most of the women sent to us from your district can, at a glance, be diagnosed as underfed, frail, loose-ridden, and over 30. We currently reject 93% of candidates without examination. I understand that the simplest course of action is to take subjects from concentration camps, but our program has the personal support of Reichsführer Heinrich Himmler, this is from Himmler, and he might be upset to learn that the lack of proper candidates is endangering the program's completion. I trust that the human stock and the next transport will live up to the SS's reputation. Jiminy frickin' Christmas. I wonder if these are real photographs or like they used like some of those programs that can like create faces. Mengele was the doctor who did the experiments. Oh gosh, we're probably going to find some of his stuff down here then, I would think. Yeah, I wonder if we're the result of some of these experiments. Like, we're going to find our mom's information somewhere. Maybe we're going to end up with, like, a power because of it or something from whatever they were doing. Okay. True evil? Yeah, I mean, imagine writing that sentence. Human stock. The next delivery of human stock. Like, what the frick, bro? Oh! Ow. Are there monsters in this game? I don't think it's going to be jump scare monster. I think it's just pure investigative. Like, you're trying to weave the story of what happened. All arrivals, welcome. You're now located in the greetings chamber. Due to the higher air pressure, you may experience some discomfort. Do not be alarmed. Your body will soon adjust to the new conditions. Staying here is a guarantee of safety, innovation, and freedom from any bloody crimes. All of you have been carefully chosen by the Office of Racial Policy to continue the 1,000-year Reich here, where the degradation of the outside world cannot reach you. Here, where the physically and mentally inferior cannot perpetuate their suffering in the body of their children. And even though you are far below the surface, it is historical record that solitude provides the conditions for the greatest of societies. Sure it does. That is some crazy talk, bro. What? Mengele was in charge of Auschwitz and did experiments on twins. Jeez. Quit freaking out, bro. Quit freaking out, bro. Anger. So denial was the first section, and now anger. It's pronounced Mangala. Mangala. Huh, is right. How's the game? It's a really, really cool setting. Artistically very strong. Sound design and music is right on point. Definitely not going to be like a scary one. Music Pool says, hey, how are you? I can't quite get in the sweet spot for this. How old is this kid? Somebody said somebody in the chat said 12 years old. I don't know if they pulled that from the description of the game or so, or what. Are you just fiddling around with me or what? Radio station. Since the Soviet Union remains our enemy and is uncertain how long the USA will maintain neutrality, our priority must be producing large amounts of atomic weaponry, developing a method of deploying said weaponry at long distances. If we are unable to complete either of these points and do not destroy the Reich's enemies, we must prepare for Plan B. That is, temporarily disabling the enemy with all available atomic weaponry, providing shelter to the Volk, and preparing them for the final battle. Here is its core elements. Finish work on the Quell der Intelligenz, the intelligence program, as quickly as possible. Build a network of radiation-proof bunkers suitable for 15-plus years of inhabitation. Prepare a tactical nuclear weapon. Prepare plans to evacuate the most valuable members of society. Once the enemy encroaches the Reich soil, evacuate said citizens to the bunkers. Attack the enemy with all available atomic weaponry, temporarily disabling them and safeguarding the area via radiation. Train a society of warriors in the bunkers who will perfect and produce new weaponry. Return to the surface and defeat the enemy once and for all. Doesn't show you as live under my subscriptions. That's weird. I wonder why it's... I think they're experimenting with stuff again. We had that issue on the other channel a bunch. Today's video is doing great, so I don't know. That was somebody talking. Dear Colonel, I have just received the proposed training guidelines for the National Guard of the Third Reich program, which is meant to prepare children for enlistment. Their author is a certain Major Horst Koschik. I sincerely doubt that said Major Koschik has ever met a child. No one who has would add items such as loading bullets into a rifle to develop coordination to a program for 5-year-olds. I firmly request that you reject this program and create a new one with the assistance of human development psychologists. They will be able to bring and bear expert knowledge of the mental and motor capabilities of children at various stages of development and, unlike Major Koschik, will have some notion of what constitutes as proper pedagogy. Leader of the Methods Division of the National Socialist Teachers Union. Plot twist, you're Taika Waititi, that's right. Thanks, guys, for supporting the stream. We're right at 300 likes on the video. Thank you so much. Okay. Is the camera following you? Good catch. I swear I'm hearing somebody else walking around. Tag in the hole. What the frick? He like drew his desk and wrote something. Haven't been paying attention. Is this game a horror game? No. What in F's name are you cretins playing at? I still don't have any. I still don't have any spelt. If you're under the impression that I'll wait till harvest, let me clear that up for you right now. I won't. Everyone suddenly lost their minds over the grain 30 times a day, and they call me from Vaterland and from Bohemian and Moravian, even from France, all ranting about some stupid wheat. It's a recorded conversation. Grain isn't a widget. It sounds like there were shortages of food. Were they planning on leaving? Is that supposed to be a rocket ship? But why'd that light turn on? There's another camera in here, chat. Yeah, I can't see my face. Delivery system of the nukes. Oh yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah. We have successfully created a computing machine whose processing power is at least 50,000 times greater than that of the American's ENIAC. The construction employs newly discovered methods of neural communication in the hippocampus, sustained by faint electrical impulses and the activation of normally unused parts of the brain. Its interface allows it to simultaneously process and store information while using it for process management. We predict an operational period of 4 years. After that, its processing power will start to decline, potentially threatening system instability. Or system stability. Can you imagine experiments where they find out they can use the brain as random access memory that's faster and more efficient than, like, man-made? Like, remember in the Matrix they would plug you in to make you a battery? They figure out how to plug you in to make you a computer part. Where'd they all go? I don't know. I just put it back? Oh, I don't understand. So I'm into the PCI port. I promise I'll have ray tracing in 4K 60. That's right. There's a camera over here. So I look at the cameras and it opens the doors. Oh, you guys are gonna play It Takes Two? Yeah, Hilly and I are playing that Friday night.
Is anyone out there? Hello?
Hi.
What? Who's there?
Hey kid, calm down. There's no need to get upset.
I'm not a kid. What do you want?
Who says I want anything? You're the one who said hello.
Who are you?
I came here to look for things to scavenge, just like you. I mean, that's why you're here, right? Oh, you can tell me.
No. I'm looking for someone.
I haven't seen anyone else here, but hey, I can help you with that. I'm in some sort of control center, so I've got a pretty good view of things. There are cameras, switches, and whatnot in here. I could help you find whoever it is you're looking for. What do you say?
How can I trust you?
I don't know, just trust me. Somehow I got myself locked in here. So I just need you to find the control room and get me out. You help me and I help you. That is called a quid pro quo.
I know what it's called.
Alright. So, will you help me?
Dobrze. I will help you. Tell me how.
So, I have this map and I think I figured it out. We are on level 2. Should be -2 if you ask me. Anyway, the room you're in is connected to a warehouse that leads to the forge. And that's where the control room should be.
And that's where you are.
That's right. Just come here and get me out before I completely lose my mind. Oh, as a gesture of goodwill, I'll even open the door for you. Voila.
So, I guess I should get going.
Yep. Be careful out there. Did you want to say something?
I'm glad I found you.
Oh, I'm glad you found me too. I'm not going anywhere, so if you see a microphone, you can say hi, or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, they said that they were storing non-Aryan sperm, and they needed non-Aryan women. So I don't know if I would be the clone or the child of the Führer. I could just be one of the children from that. I could be a non-Aryan child. Yeah, Pixlexia, you could try Patreon.
This place is made of salt. I mean the cave, not the warehouse. I figured I would entertain you with some facts about this place. That might have been the only fact I know about this place. That's because of the warehouse. So did you hear from me?
The first supplies available to the colonists will be any metal, wood, or leather that can be salvaged from the trains used in operation. They should thus be thoroughly stripped of their materials, refurbished, and put to immediate use. All colonists are reminded that by the time this is abandoned, the bunker should have produced arms and provisions for at least 2 divisions. To the extent supplies and capacities allow, research and development work must be undertaken on refining conventional arms and developing new weapons to ensure our victory. Yeah, you could try Patreon. We're getting ready to launch memberships on SNTR Network as well. What the frick was that?
containers. Nothing very useful if they are still unopened. Unless they never got a chance to open them. Maybe they didn't know how? No. That couldn't be.
That'd be dope. Yeah, we're going to be launching like new content that you will only be able to consume on the network site. Gotta love the D&D character sheet. Had to pass the time somehow.
I can't get through.
I can see that. I have an idea, but I need your help.
What should I do?
Do you see that crane? I think I can control it from here. But first we have to release it from that thing. Can you do something about that?
I can try.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in. If you're new, we're checking out
You need to pull it.
Paradise Lost on its launch date for Steam. I'm enjoying it. It's obviously a little, you know, it's slow, but it's meant to be. The environmental sounds and settings are really cool. I'm like a 12-year-old boy investigating essentially like nuclear war bunkers in Poland that the Nazis built. A Bike Shorts review on the network, yeah. So she wants me to move the crane. I'm not really sure how to do that. Or are we supposed to go back up? It's not a haunted bunker. We're now interacting with like another little girl who, at least she sounds like a girl. She doesn't sound like an adult. And she can control stuff from where she is. And she wants me to move this crane. I'm not really sure. Because it doesn't look like there's really anything for me to interact with. Yeah, this is not a horror game. It's like atmospheric puzzle exploration. Papers in that area? If you're talking about the area that I just came up to, it's where I came from. I don't feel like up to now we've really ever backtracked. Something about a lever. Yeah, we can't pull this lever. She needs us to move the crane. I didn't see anything I could interact with. I kind of walked the perimeter. If you can interact with something, it puts like a white dot on it. Oh, maybe back here. No. Sorry, I got turned around. Also trying to do my job. No, you're good. You're good. So I'm saying there's nothing down here. Control panel. Look up some. Looks like there was a small down area. Yeah, we already did this, so there could be something down here that I missed. Maybe we had to talk to her first, and now I can interact with something down here. Yeah, we can pull this lever now. See, I walked past this lever the first time, and I couldn't interact with it.
Got it.
Okay. So it seems like sometimes you're gonna have to talk to her first, and then you're gonna have to retread the area and look around. Now we might be able to pull the lever. Thinking about doing some Lono fan art, but I kind of want to go with the longer hair aesthetic. You can do that. I had long hair for a long time. Okay. I guess we talked to her again.
What are you planning to do with that rocket?
Be quiet and need to focus.
Just gonna ram the door.
Watch out! It might blow up.
It won't blow up.
Don't!
Are you alright?
How did you know it wouldn't blow up?
I didn't.
So you risk my life?
Hey, I got you out of there, didn't I? Anyway, I don't see any cameras in there. So I'll meet you on the other side.
Okay. I thought since she said something, I wouldn't have to go talk to her again. But I think they want you in certain areas for the scripted events, it seems. So they wanted me down in there for that scripted event. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're just tuning in, we're checking out Paradise Lost live gameplay. If you want to ask me for my feedback, hit the subscribe button and the like button. I do new games every day, as well as viewer requests if you pick a tier 2 membership. So thanks for being here. We got more new games rest this week. Okay. Holy what? Are those bodies over there? Why would they have opened fire down here? They were getting shot at. Maybe they're on the way here. know if those are bodies or I think they're just trash bags. Yeah, I don't think it's bodies. Yeah, somebody let those bodies hit the floor, exactly. Looks like we found a little secret.
We must be very quiet, all right? Listen to the clattering of the train. Really? When you think about it, we are very lucky it is so cold. Rails don't like hot weather. When steel heats up, it increases in volume. It bulges and strains until finally it can pop free of its restraints. The train might even derail. But we are in no danger of that because it's winter. We'll reach our destination, I promise.
Can I have a shout out? Sure. Guys, be sure to check out SNTR Gaming. It's a great channel. Hit the like button, subscribe button. It's one of the best gaming channels out there. There you go, dude. That's one of my favorite shout outs to give. So I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to do that. If they wouldn't have spent so much money on architectural, decorations, they might have been okay down here. I live in England. So do I. You see me asking? There's something over there like really red hot. You guys see it?
The lieutenant's dead.
Who's second in command?
Also dead. There's only a handful of us left alive, while plenty of Germans are still scattered all over the place.
We'll get them.
I know we will. I just know that there's a more efficient way of doing it.
Efficient? You're starting to sound like that.
I sound like a scientist who doesn't want unnecessary bloodshed.
So, what are you suggesting as a scientist?
I'm suggesting we turn on that computer and use it against them like we did before.
No! Out of the question.
Think about it. It can scan the area and find all of them for us.
I said no. We will no longer use their technology. You disconnected it yourself. You know what it requires to operate. How are we different from them if we can live with those consequences?
It is too late to help them anyway, and without it, it will take us weeks to find the Nazis.
Let it take months. Do not bring this up again. That's an order.
Must I remind you, I'm the reason we found this place? Who are you to order anything?
I'm first in command now.
Yeah, buddy, don't ever put your age on the internet or your personal information. This game is called Paradise Lost. This game new today? It actually is new for PC. It's actually been out for a while. So we've still gotten an amazing turnout though. Anytime you play something that's new to Steam and a lot of people are interested in it, it does really well. We'll clear 2K views. What?
Pull yourself together. Pull yourself together. No, I can't do it. Fuck. No one ever shot at be before. Few ounces of lead, a few thousand feet per second. I won't even notice. I won't even notice. A man shoots. The Lord carries the bullet. Let it be.
It's like in that movie with Tom Cruise. He's like, I didn't kill him. The bullet in the fall killed him. Yep.
Hello?
See if that she's actually here. We're pushing for 400 likes on the video,
This
guys.
is the right room, isn't it?
What? I knew she wasn't here. Either that she's like an AI, maybe.
Hey, where are you?
What do you mean? I'm still here waiting for you.
I'm in the room you told me to go to.
What? That's impossible.
You must be in a different room then.
Sorry, I didn't know. I didn't mean to send you on a wild goose chase.
That's okay. We all make mistakes.
You're kind. I really thought it was here. It really means a lot that you trusted me. I'm sorry I disappointed you. The truth is, I don't know what's happening to me. I've been locked in here for I don't know how long, and I'm getting really scared. I guess what I'm trying to say is that you are my only hope.
Hope isn't going to help me find a way.
You're right.
What are you doing?
Just give me a second. Yes, I got it. It says here, you're in a control room, right? So you're probably talking through an EVE console.
I guess.
That machine has control over the entire area. We should be able to get access to the maps, doors, shafts, everything.
But the screen says it needs a memory tube.
Huh. I wonder what that's for. See if you can find one lying around. I'm looking it up right now. It says here that the memory tubes have something to do with the oversight system for the whole bunker. They recorded events back when the system was still working.
Like, I wonder if she's living in a memory tube, and that's why she has some control over the areas, and she's trapped. Like, she doesn't realize that what she is. How long have you been live? An hour and 20 minutes. Well, we got one. They mentioned that the system instability was no longer active. Rabbit AI ending. Right. Troop deployment to the area, 25... What? What did I do? So this computer was making decisions for them.
That was pretty horrific.
Yeah. It's like the bunker was trying to defend itself.
By any means necessary. I guess that's all war really is in the end. People killing each other in desperation. Did it end?
Did what end?
The war. Did the war end?
I think so. I don't really know.
Yeah, no one tells me anything either. So, what was it like where you came from?
There's no one out there. Everything is dead.
That's sad to hear.
So, what do we do now?
Now, I have access to the control system in this area, and I can let you out of this room. I'll study the map and try to find the central control room. Go straight through the forge. There should be a passage down there.
The way she talks, like no one tells me anything. She tries to define war. She wants to know what it's like up on, like, what's going on out there. Like, I feel like... I'm telling you, I think she's some kind of an AI. Yeah, learning the history through that little sequence of typing and stuff was a bit drag. Like, it wasn't very good. It was a bit of a drag.
So this is where all the trains were supposed to go.
AI algorithm that went rogue and killed the bunker. It seems like that might have happened. Yo, Bronco, thanks for clicking the join button. Enjoy your little joystick. Just don't play with it too much.
It's a dead end.
What?
There's no way to keep going.
According to my map, there should be a pipe there. It leads directly to the living area. Can't you see it?
So, you expect me to jump?
Listen, I wouldn't have let you here if I didn't think you could do it.
Can't you help me somehow?
Sorry, there's nothing else I can do. Now it's
Great
up to
slogan.
You trusted me once. I just need you to trust me again. That pipe is part of the cooling system for this forge. There's a small reservoir at the end that should soften your landing. At least there should be.
Should be. You mean you aren't sure?
It's been so long since anything in you was working, it's anyone's guess if it's still there. But I'm willing to bet that it is. You said the world outside is lifeless, right?
So what?
So even though it's an empty, unforgiving place, you survived. You are a fighter. You can do it.
What will happen if I jump?
Have you ever felt helpless? Like you have no control over the things going on around you? Like you have to just accept whatever happens next? No matter how painful it is? Things don't have to be like that this time. You're in control now. So, to answer your question, if you jump, at least you'll know you've done everything you can. And that's more than anyone can ask for.
Okay, I will do it.
Okay.
I will jump.
I will do it. I will jump.
Everything's going to be alright, trust me.
Bargaining. These are the stages of grief. Denial, anger, bargaining. It's denial, anger, bargaining, something, acceptance. Sadness, acceptance. I did try the Coors Banquet beer. I cannot believe how good it is. I did not expect it to be as good as it is. It's actually very good. I was pleasantly surprised. I might have some tonight. I've been drinking a lot less lately. So it'll all last me a lot longer. Depression acceptance, sadness acceptance, same thing. Yeah. It's one of those I was expecting this to be decent kind of beers. Right. I don't think you can say grief. I think it literally is the stages of grief. I don't think you can put grief in there. If you guys haven't hit the like button yet, please do so. Let's get up there to the 400. Holy moly.
What is this place?
What game will I play? I'm playing this and then Lost Vikings in a little bit after this one. And then tomorrow is... I actually am curious myself because I forgot. People are moving rooms around the Discord, I think. Tomorrow is Immortal Phoenix Rising DLC and Dandy Ace, I believe. You know Uncharted? Yeah, I've played Uncharted before. I need to look up the details of the Immortals Phoenix Rising DLC. Like, am I able just to jump in and pick up where I left off? Thanks everybody for tuning in. This channel that you're on right now, SNTR Gaming, is all about playing new games when they launch. So if you're enjoying yourself, click the subscribe button, click the bell button. We will be covering Outriders next week. We'll be playing Immortals Phoenix Rising DLC tomorrow. Try to feature new games and new content the day that it comes out so you can get the gameplay as soon as possible, make a decision on what you think. And every day in the afternoon we try to feature 2 games. We will be doing a viewer request game here in a little bit. That is something you can do as a Tier 2 member. What the frick is that?
For you walk in the presence of titans. It's a memorial. They must have died in an explosion I saw you not recording.
Game I'm going to request, but only got an early dev build right now, so I don't know if I should wait or not. I mean, if you bump up to Tier 2 and you request a game, you just have to understand, like, I don't have control over how good the game ends up being for a gameplay session, you know what I mean? Like, the Raccoon game was fun, but it was early access, so it had a lot of rough edges.
Is anyone here?
Effective immediately, all cameras in the compound are to be disabled until the debugging of each room takes place. All the communication that pertains to matters of production, strategy, food distribution, future plans, etc. is to be conducted through written messages. For the time being, assume that all of your conversations are being monitored. He's listening. Now the question about he's listening is, are they referring to the Führer or are they referring to the AI system?
It always amazes me how short your memories are. I walk these corridors day after day and hear the growing whispers. What if he's right? Maybe he has a point. What if, what if? Let me remind those who have forgotten. When the Battle of the Bunker ended, we went looking for German civilian survivors. None were found alive. Must I remind you why? Because the bunker's machinery had removed them from the battlefield so they wouldn't interfere with the counter-attack, only to suffocate them in one of the unventilated hangars. Is this the kind of effectiveness we're looking for? Is that the value we put on human life? I will say it once more. No! I will never allow these machines to be turned on again.
Okay. I can't take it anymore. Also, talking a lot because I haven't slept in 24 hours, a little loopy. You're not being annoying. You think I'm the AI? I don't think so. All Nazi documents are to be left untouched, despicable as they are. We will not burn them. The Nazis already burned all evidence of their atrocities on their own. We do not need to aid them. When the war finally ends, and it will end, these documents will be used to expose them and hold them to account. All the documents are to be stored in the file room. Okay, so this new symbol at the top, you see the new symbol? You see that symbol at the top? It looks like a crow's foot or something? It seems like they got taken over by something down here, and they overthrew the Nazis. And that same symbol was on the memory tube that I played, where people were getting killed.
Hello, can you hear me? It's not working. I need to find a control room.
I gave up trying to be nice a little while ago. It's always hard to tell. Like, if it's genuinely some kid, it's like, I don't have the patience for it, man. And if it's not, it's just somebody trying to mess things up.
It's locked.
Wait. These drawers, maybe. No. If you guys are just tuning in, we've been playing Paradise Lost today, launched on Steam. It's actually been out for a while on other platforms. We are an hour and a half into the game. And we are working our way through what was sort of an underground bunker facility that the Nazis built, and it seems like they got overthrown by somebody.
Hello?
Please don't leave. I knew the others were considering leaving. I just never realized you were one of them. If you go, Dominica won't let us see each other ever again. You know that she doesn't allow any of his followers to interact with us. In his superstitious gibberish more important to you than me, Dominica, his followers. So that must be the new person that's in charge. They made a tank facing animals. There's a door we can open. How's there wind? Okay, so that's locked. You miss seeing deleted messages? Transcription of Rizard's Lazy's account. I went out mushroom picking, not that I thought I'd find any mine, but because I liked wandering among the trees. So I stumbled upon a gnarled beech, looked up, and over by a clump of thistle I saw a white she-goat. A miracle, I thought, because there hasn't been a living creature to be found since we ate the last hen 10 years back. And lo and behold, a goat. Where could it have come from? Right away, I thought Velis must have been favoring us to send a blessing like that. I walked up to it. It didn't run. It let me rope it and walked back to the settlement by my side like a dog on a leash. It went straight to the high priest to share the wonderful... I went straight to the high priest to share the wonderful news. I hoped it'd give us milk with healing properties. Oh my gosh. Are they losing their minds? Or is something actually... Did something actually start to happen down here? At the request of Wilhelm Streck, I have agreed to lead a talk about Argotha, Shambhala, Aryans, Atlantis, Thule, the control of the parapsychic human abilities, and research on the summoning of zombie armies. He convinced me that this material will provide the necessary support for the colonists. In my youth, I took a strong interest in these topics, so I shall have plenty of material to speak on. Yet we both know, I hope, that these stories are not worth a hill of beans. I'm a scientist, and I know that the strength of the German nation does not come from fairy tales, but from mental fortitude and from science. Thus, when the colonists prepare for the ultimate battle, they should draw on the accomplishments of scholars. I propose a return to a method that was tested with this great success at that front, namely substance DIX, the mix of cocaine, pervertin, a strong stimulant, eucodol, a strong painkiller, transforms common men into super soldiers. It provides a significant boost of concentration, endurance, strength, courage, and self-confidence. It also disables pain receptors while stifling hunger, thirst, and the need for sleep. It has side effects, yet in deciding the moment, they are of no import. Gee, mini Christmas, man. Dear Will, I know you do not need anyone to tell you what to do with your job, but I'd like to alert you to a problem. I have received reports that despite constant guidance and instruction, many people still do not understand the concept of the colony. Some fear being locked up underground, or even that those left on the surface will have it better. If I were to prune away all such doubters, I would lose half the settlers. That would be the strength of the colony. So, I hit upon an idea. Perhaps we could, in some undemanding way, share with our colonists the history of the Aryans and the Altenians from whom we descend. After all, if our ancestors could thrive after losing their homeland, we too can emerge from our ordeal, defeat our enemies, and bring about the rebirth of the great Germany. With our storytelling talent, this tale would surely soften the hearts of the doubters and calm frayed nerves. What do you think? So that's what sparked the idea of that guy giving that speech that we read when we first came in here. Any German occupier still hiding in the shelter is to be sought, put on trial, and sentenced for their crimes. That includes civilians, workers, and of course military personnel. This goes for any Polish collaborators as well. Dominika Weiswicks or Weiswicks. Vasivics.
What's this for?
Should probably keep it. Seems like a card. I wonder if these are famous paintings like in real life. Like they're down here for a reason. I am writing to you again to request permission to use the Nazi technology. People are starving. We cannot continue to live in the dark like this. How many more women have to suffer miscarriages before you see things clearly? I will write to you every single day until you realize that there is no other way. Luke Jean.
What was that?
This bookshelf move, that's what it was. Recording studio for Greta. Look, she's got her spoon there for her habit. Well, it doesn't seem like we've actually found anything. Maybe we use this card to open that door that was locked? How far from 900 on the main channel? We were like 15 away today, but then we lost some more, so now we're like 13 or 12. We got a bunch of people to sub. Greta's in the machine. That could be, yeah, who we're talking to. How's the game so far? I'm actually, for the first time, slightly stuck.
Hello, can you hear me? It's not working.
I wish you could move a little bit faster. If you guys have enjoyed the stream today, we will be shifting gears here shortly to another game, so be sure to smash the like button. We're super close to 400 likes. Can't quite figure out what they wanted me to do up here. I opened a bunch of rooms, looked at everything. Okay. fine, I will leave. Anyone who wants to join me is welcome to do so, but to those who stay, I ask, where do you draw the line? You are happy to reap the rewards, but unwilling to pay the proper respects. You ignore the divine powers that gave us these luxuries. If you decide to bow your heads to the gods that made this all possible, come with me.
Processing power is at least 50,000 times greater than that of the American's ENIAC. Its construction employs newly discovered methods of neural communication, sustained by faint electrical impulses and the activation of normally unused parts of the gehirns. What's gehirns? Gehirn. Here it is. Gehirn. What? That can't be.
Yeah, ability to gift subs or memberships is around the corner. We just don't know when. We need clips and gifted memberships to come. Let's see if bidirectional communication is working. Clearly not. We'll have to find a workaround. What if... I know it's not ideal, but given the circumstances, this will have to do for now. I'd like you to press the button, if you can hear me. Dobrze. Let's try another experiment, shall we? As I suspected, this won't be straightforward. There's some sort of safeguard blocking my input. This makes no sense. Why build a huge machine with this much computing power and then make it impossible for the operator to use it? Unless it doesn't want me to make any changes. It wants you to make them. I just tried to access a part of the system. Can you enable it? That's it. It worked. Okay. Let's not waste any more time. You always said you wanted your own garden someday. What do you feel like planting? Remember, we must be careful not to overwater the crops. It's weird. It's like having me do this stuff.
We must have initiated the automated calibration cycle. It's overloading the system. Remember, we prepared for this. We need to disable some of these processes before... to authorize its change. I can only request them for you. Now, disable them as quickly as possible. That's it. Now for the next one. You're doing great. It's no use. That's it. We're turning it off. Jasna cholera. It won't let me.
Is
So
that
it's
you? Say something.
He turned it on.
Turn what on? What are you talking about?
That machine, he turned it on. I don't think he's supposed to do that.
Who cares? I haven't heard from you since that jump. Do you know how worried I was? Are you alright? Well, are you?
I'm fine.
Then why didn't you say so? Where are you? I haven't seen you on my monitors.
Lucian used to live here.
The man you've been looking for. Wait, so you found the living quarters. Good. According to my map, they are on level 3. I'll try to find you with the cameras. I don't want to lose sight of you anymore. Do you understand? We need to stay focused, okay? Please tell me you understand.
Okay.
So it seems like they activated some type of a robot or something that was going to like oversee everything and make decisions for the place down here. More than likely it went bad, and if I were to continue playing, the assumption would be that we're going to find out exactly like who did it. I think she's playing a part. She could be like the child version of Greta. I don't know what we are. So this is a very interesting game. I can definitely recommend it. If you like this type of game. But at this time of the day, we like to shift gears to a second game. And this gives me the opportunity to play game requests, as well as it gives us a larger window of time. So for like Outriders next week, we will definitely be wanting to give ourselves that opportunity to have a longer window of time to play like a newer relevant game. So today we had a game request for the Lost Vikings. It's part of the Blizzard. Arcade as something that you can buy. So the Blizzard Arcade, I think, cost me $20 like minimum, and then it's like part of it. It's like one of the things that you can play. Now I have this set to like automatically take you over there. But in the event that it doesn't, I'll also provide a link in chat for where we are heading, and I will pin that message at the top as well. So we'll just use this as our like sort of we'll use this as our shifting time to head over there. So you guys shouldn't have to do anything, but YouTube can get a little funky. So if you can hear my voice, there is a link in chat right now for you to click on if you want to come on over for the viewer request. The reason we do this too is some of the viewer request games won't do very well for viewership, and this is a great opportunity for me to play it, honor the purchase, and then unlist it and put it in a playlist. So you'll be able to watch the VOD You'll be able to watch the VOD later, even though it gets unlisted. We need 8 more likes before you guys leave, too. So hit like on your way out, and I'll see you guys over on the other stream. Again, you shouldn't have to go anywhere. You shouldn't have to do anything. But if it glitches, there is a link in chat provided for you, okay?